He used to be the boy with the sketches. Notebooks filled with buildings no one had ever seen before. Spiraling towers, homes that breathed, cities that curved like music. Everyone said he was destined to be an architect who'd change skylines. Then came the accident, a fall from a construction site during a summer internship. He hit his head, hard. When he woke up, the world was blurry, his mind, fogged. Doctors called it retrograde amnesia. Long-term memory gaps, spotty recall of faces, events, even basic designs he once created. He couldn't remember most of high school, let alone the blueprints he once treated like his own children. His best friend, Aaron, stayed by his side. At first, it felt like a blessing. Aaron helped him piece things back together. Names, projects, habits. He even offered to go through old sketchbooks with him, just to jog his memory. They'd sit in silence for hours, flipping through his work. But he never questioned why Aaron insisted on taking the drawings home afterward, or why Aaron's own architecture portfolio suddenly exploded in brilliance. By senior year of college, Aaron had landed a job at one of the top firms in the country, hailed as a prodigy, someone who reinvented organic form. Magazines published designs that looked familiar, too familiar, but he couldn't quite place them, until fragments of memory started crawling back. A crooked window here, an asymmetrical rooftop there, details buried in the corners of his mind, triggered by a stranger's comment or a professor's critique. The final crack came during a televised interview. Aaron sat there, smug, as he described his latest concept, a public pavilion shaped like a spiraling shell, meant to capture the flow of wind and sunlight. The exact idea he'd drawn 4 years ago, down to the contour lines. It wasn't inspiration, it was theft. And Aaron had stolen everything while pretending to be a friend. But he didn't react. Not yet. He went quiet for a year, pretending the memory still hadn't returned. He told no one, not even his professors, who'd once called him the boy who forgot too much. In the dark, he rebuilt, quietly entering national competitions under a pseudonym. One after another, his designs started gaining traction. Anonymous brilliance. Then came the International Architecture Showcase in Berlin. Both of them were selected to present. Aaron brought his stolen empire, models, renderings, patents, even a speech rehearsed to perfection. But then the lights dimmed. A new design was projected onto the screen, a hybrid of every one of Aaron's so-called innovations. But this time, it was annotated, dated, watermarked in ways only the original creator could have known. The audience murmured. Judges stared. Aaron went pale. A voice from the back of the hall broke the silence. I couldn't remember who I was for a long time, the architect said as he stepped into the light. But now I remember everything, including who these belong to. Gasps rippled through the room. Aaron stammered something about collaboration, about shared inspiration. But it was too late. The truth was undeniable. There were timestamps, witnesses, even a recorded call Aaron had made to an old professor, admitting he'd repurposed old ideas from a friend who wouldn't remember anyway. He didn't press charges. He didn't need to. Reputation was louder than revenge. Months later, Aaron's career was in shambles. Firms withdrew, contracts collapsed. Meanwhile, the architect whose mind once betrayed him, he now teaches design ethics at a university. His memory is still fragile, but his vision, sharper than ever. They mistook memory loss for defeat, but it became his shield, his silence, their downfall. Because sometimes, the most dangerous person in the room is the one you thought forgot.